Alright, welcome back to Hearthstone. This is Kubi, and we're going to get this game started. So today we're going to continue with the deck that we built yesterday with the Quest Warrior. We're actually going to run it through ranked. After the stream, I ended up winning a match. So we're back up to 4 stars on rank 15, and we're going to try to push forward past that. Alright. That would be my dog Missy. Well, my roommate's dog Missy. She is the sweetest.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death.
Alright. So we're playing against Mage. We're probably not going to have to deal with something that we're going to need to execute really early on. So what we're really looking for is some of those early taunt minions. In this deck, that'd be the Stubborn Gastropod. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Right.
Greetings.
Okay. And there she is. Alright, Gastropod's out. So one of the things we're going to be looking for is Antonidas. If that gets thrown out, we can pretty much guarantee that this deck is going to be well, we'll know well before then, I imagine. Alright, let's go ahead and go this way.
Hey, speak to me.
See, that's a little bit unfortunate because we're really wanting to go 1, 2 on this, and then that'd be nice too, to be honest with you. I think we're going to do that anyway. We're going to go like this, go like that, throw that down. So that's kind of nice. Hey, welcome to the channel. Alright, so once again, we're going to go ahead and bounce that combo.
Strike.
And the reason that I'm willing to let my own minions get hit on this is because we're kind of anticipating the Flame Strike, right? Mage is obviously going to have the AoE. Okay, there's the equivalent to Flame Strike. So what we're going to do out of this is we're going to go ahead and refill our hand. That's not bad. Go ahead and get a little armor up. And that's no shame because we're still moving further up. So with 7, we're going to be able to throw both of those guys down. That'll bring us up to 4. There's 5. And we'll see what we get out of this. Alright, so we're going to start with this one. We're just going to keep going cheap. I like that right there. And then that'll work. So with 8, there's 3, 5, that's 2 more. Bringing us up to 6. And
I
then
have an action.
that'll work. So with 8, there's 3, 5. Flame strike? No.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we got a couple options here. I kinda like this one.
Need be thirsty.
Yeah. I really do.
We hunger for vengeance. Well played.
Get a card out of it, that's cool. Alright, so this is definitely our next play. I think it's gonna start like that.
Talk about a nice suit.
No? Alright. So that means this is most likely either a mana bind or a counterspell, and that's probably, well, yeah, I would guess counterspell. And then that would be ice block. So we're hoping we're just gonna try to keep him rolling. Now there's a possibility that that's vaporize, and if that is vaporize, this is gonna be a bummer of a play, but we'll see what happens. Okay, it's not vaporize.
May my ancestors watch over
So for us. Alright, so if that was counterspell, I would definitely not want to play the quest here. But as it's quest warrior, not quest rogue, which is okay. There's nothing that actually prevents you from setting down a weapon. So, something to keep in mind. Alright. So you never really know against mage as to like whether or not you're going to actually pull it off. Having 38 hit points when they're at 10 gives me a really good solid chance. But without being able to remove secrets, 2 ice blocks is frustrating. And on top of the oh wow, okay, so apparently she didn't have it. But on top of those, she could also pull them out of the primordial glyph. So basically, I won through a lack of RNG. Oops. Alright, so we're back up to rank 14, which is fantastic. Alright.
Garrosh versus Morgul.
Damn the top copy.
Victory or death.
Alright, shaman, huh? I don't need that. That'll be handy. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I might actually take this card out, but if this is a Murloc Shaman, this will be a lot of fun with Protect the King. Let's go say hi.
Greetings.
Aww. Here we go. Oh, that's unkind. I would guess the Charge Murloc on this for 4 to the face. I would guess wrong. Totem deck? I'm down. Of course, it could also just be bad hand. Never know.
Let the pain speak to me. Out of my jungle!
Alright. We did find out for certain that Protect the King does not work for the Quest Warrior. So, as far as progressing the quest anyway. It works wonderfully under certain circumstances. It's actually a really fun card to play. I didn't think it would be. You get that out of Kazakus if you didn't already know that. I believe it's the... Oh, really? So I'm kind of liking this guy's deck. Like it's a lot of value. It's something that I would have put together forever ago so far. With some cards that might actually make that worthwhile. This guy's actually really cool. The value on him is fantastic.
I wonder.
I think we're gonna just go like that, and then we're gonna go like that.
Made to fit.
Let's see what happens. So this should be either a whole lot of armor, or I'm gonna end up pulling out one of his AoE cards, and still a whole lot of armor, actually. Oh. Once again, another great value card. Well, I mean, for a situation for sure. Alright, my whirlwind is going to be fantastic. We are going to throw down... Yeah, he can take my damage. So, if I whirlwind now, that would be dumb. So instead, we're going to kill him. We're going to hurt him. We're going to whirlwind. Now he is just monstrous, but he's probably going to die next turn. So we're going to need another card. But it does pull his attention, so the opponent is going to be paying attention to that 12-3. Something's going to happen to it. There you go. That's not necessarily the order I would have done that unless you... Oh, okay, well there you go. Unless you had a card like that in your hand. Okay, so, here we go again. Because why not?
Let the Pain, speak to me.
And I think it's just got to be frustrating to go board clear after board clear. I really enjoyed that during the Cthulhu expansion with Warlock. There were some great combos that you could set up with that you would just throw out stupid amounts of creatures. In fact, I guess you could still run that deck.
My life is
It might even be useful now. Huh, I'll have to think about that. But it's actually not a Cthulhu deck. The deck itself is... Oh wow, I'm in a bad spot here. I have done one. Okay. So let's go... Let's go like this.
bring the
Starters. We pull Brawl. We do not.
sharp gadgets and steel.
There we go. We're good. So, that's actually a really cool setup because he can get a lot of value out of this particular design. He's going to be able to sacrifice this into something, right? And most likely he's going to go that direction. Well, if he can pull another 3 points of damage. If he does, he can go there, buy this dying. Okay, so he's going to go a different route. He's going to kill here and give 4 to face. If they could just bring me down to like 29, that'd be fantastic.
Get them, boys.
And now I want Brawl. It was a great time for Brawl. Right on. And there it is. I don't know if I would have sacked White Eyes in that way. I probably would have ran him into something that would have killed me. And... okay.
Out of my
I get it.
jungle. You shall not pass. Sharp gadgets and steel.
He's probably going to throw down another Evolve here. Hex is good. See, now that's just a cool card, especially with this. You're gonna make him scarier.
Well played. May my ancestors.
So right now we're just kind of playing the stall game. We're hoping that we get at least one taunt minion a turn, and we're holding this in the hope that we have a minion after the turn. We've got 35 hit points effectively, so it should be at least, should have at least a couple of turns worth of go. So here we go with at least something. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. I almost want to save this. In fact, we are. We're gonna just let him go face. I might regret that, but I'm okay with it. We'll see what happens. Famous last words. Gonna laugh if we end up with a brawl. No, okay. So yeah, that works.
Made to fit.
It's not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let that be. I kind of want to get my Ravaging Ghoul again. I've got one left in the deck. Really should have killed her first. Alright, Gastropod. Somebody gonna die. And remember, we're still getting ever closer to that Sulphurus. We still have both our Stonehill Defenders, Bloodhoof Brave, another Gastropod. Actually, that's all we have at the moment. So, over half of our remaining cards are going to be taunt minions, and we only need... So, I would love to steal this card from somebody in a priest deck. I think that would just be too much fun. It's like, nope, that's mine. Okay. That's all I need.
Out of my jungle!
That actually will be super handy. Okay.
Nice
Like
little
that.
lapdoors.
And like that. There. Wow. That's interesting. That was kind of stingy. Alright, so... Brawl. We're kind of looking for the other Brawl right now. That's not it. It's not it at all. We're gonna go like that. Maybe not the one I would have hoped for, but alright. I think that's in game voice. Well played.
Well played.
5, 10, 14, 17 with 14 hit points. He has no two. Just all kinds of slap me. Fiddlesticks. Another various curse words.
Get them, boys. Ceiling triple.
I guess if I had those guys, I'd want to play in reverse round too. So this deck is 50-50 right now. It has got 3 wins, 3 losses.
Garrosh versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. Victory!
Hey,
or
what do you know?
death!
There's an actual taunt minion in our starting hand. Well, Whirlwind's pretty handy against Hunter early on, so that's good. I always love my Armor Smith. I'm going to go ahead and keep that whole hand. And I'll probably regret it, but whatever, I don't care. I think that's going to be our turn 2 right there. Oh, maybe not.
Greetings. Greetings, traveler.
I can afford to take a couple hit points. With as many 1 hit point creatures are going to be on this deck. See, there you go. Now the real question is, do I want to throw down Armor Smith beforehand? And the answer is yes.
Armor
Yes, I
made
do.
to fit.
So a real bummer would come in a Raging Pig right now. 3 coming just fine. I'm good with that.
May my
Once
ancestors
again, Protect the King. That should be fun. If that doesn't actually pull anything off this game, we're probably going to pull it from the deck at the end. But I still enjoy the card. Okay. So... I can really do nothing here except slap him in the face. And maybe throw down a 1 minion. A 1/1.
I wonder.
I think we're just going to go like this and clear the board. It's not the trade I would have wanted, but it could have been way worse with that gastropod. Alright, so
Sharp gadgets and
that's pretty much a gimme. There you go. If you had the kitties, that could be a lot of fun. That's a lot of damage you can pump into somebody there. Alright. I cannot kill that guy. I can do 3 points of damage. That's a bummer. So, let's go. Let's throw another one down.
sharp gadgets and stake.
Go face. And we're saving Battle Rage for the ability to actually refill our hand.
I let the dogs
4/7 with an adaption. Seven. That's nasty. Alright. My turn, sucker! Okay, so... this increased in value substantially. We can draw 2 cards. Let's go ahead and fill our board for a moment. Go from there.
I have an axe to grind.
Yes. Just like that. That guy's gotta go. Especially since he's got charge. Yeah, that is so bad. Hurry up, brawl? As if summoned. Go away. Who's left? Just you. See, what makes me sad is I'm having some amazing RNG as far as what I need and what I'm getting. So for 50-50 win rate, kind of a bummer. Alright, and once again, that's kind of what, like, exactly what I needed. We go like that. We go, you die. Now, we kind of need to. We're really, really hoping for a Stone Hill Defender here. And that's not, but whatever.
My ancestors watch over me.
So with 16 cards left in the deck, we have I don't know if that's good. Yeah.
Bring it on.
We're gonna go face. Let him come to me. Of course, if he draws a rhino right here, I'm gonna cry a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
To my side.
No piggy. And here we go.
I have an axe to grind.
And once again, it's that attrition game that'll let you roll deep. That guy's gotta go. And that works. And now our hit points are a little less important. I mean, we still have to keep that armor up in order to prevent him from sniping us to death, but we're gonna be able to do a lot more hurting. So let's see, he's got 9. We've got lethal. Yeah. Well played.
Well played.
And we're gonna go ahead and hold that. Okay.
Well played. Start.
I'm sorry it took me that long to figure that out. I apologize. 2 in a row. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep that. We're gonna go ahead and keep in in the name of the king card. Oh, absolutely.
Herash versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
See, and this is why I like the Hearthstone community. And I may be speaking too soon, but I like the Hearthstone community because you get this. After your game, there's no, wow, you're an uber noob and that was Haxors or any nonsense like that. It's, wow, that was a good game, man. Thanks. I like that particular combo that you pulled off. Or, you know, I think the worst that I've ever seen was, oh my god, I hate playing against your rogue deck. It was something to that effect. And to me, that's fantastic. You know, and you get the opportunity to say, to create friendships in a game where you're directly competitive. You know, it's not a team sport. You're playing against one other person each time. So, if your opponent hits you up and is like, hey man, that was cool. What other games do you have that have that on any kind of regular basis? And that's why I like Hearthstone. That's why I play this game. The game itself is great. I enjoy the game. It has a bunch of really cool features. It allows me to be to customize and design kind of my own thing. And I think all of that's awesome and great. But it is just so much cooler that I get to do all of that, and there's an amazing community there. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. As to this particular moment, we're going to go ahead and Whirlwind, because that'll make him angry. I think we're going to hold off on the Ghoul for now. Protect the king and kill his boy. Oh, wow. So, yeah, that's a brawl. Who knows, maybe we will even get to keep our guy. Okay. That's actually not horrible, because that death rattle would have triggered, and that would have sucked. Well, I guess not.
I let the dogs out.
Could you know?
Let the pain speak to me.
We're gonna go ahead and trigger this. Okay. Alright, so... I can. I really can. Okay. Now, I really would have liked to have been able to get a whirlwind out of this because, you know, with Blood Warriors, that's just fantastic. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and Blood Warriors and pull the, let's see, can he? Yeah, because he's just going to end up killing my guys anyway. So, really, this is just a matter of trade, and I want more cards.
Bring
Okay. So that was pretty much a given. Yeah. Where's that whirlwind? Well, I don't know. Do we even need it anymore? That's... Whew. Okay. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and call this entire episode the Top Deck Brawl. Top Deck Brawl. Just doing a little promoting here for a moment. Alright. There we go. And there we go. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get this guy out. And call the turn. And I'm kind of bummed. They took the sorry out. And, I mean, you get oops. But when you do something like that, and I feel bad because, you know, I took 20 seconds of that guy's turn. Or 20 seconds of that guy's time. For me to play an Acolyte of Pain when I had 2 cards in my, you know? Come on. With it being this close, I can see how that would be considered antagonistic.
Made to fit.
Alright. So, we need to get rid of some of these guys. Oh, help.
Job's done.
Okay. That's not bad. We might not be entirely dead yet. There's a really good chance that it's going to be that way, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has to use with what's on the board anyway. Well played.
Well played.
That's what happens when you get burned in the face. Alright, and once again, we're back to that 50-50 mark. Right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So let's go. Let's see what happens here. So let's see what happens here. This might be an interesting little tidbit, you know, just give us the opportunity to kind of watch somebody else play at the rank 15, which is ever my wall, my barrier. I have yet to get to rank 10. I would love to get past that point. Let's see here. Alright. So we didn't get a reply from that, which is cool. I mean, he's doing his thing. I'm not sure I would be down for other, like, just suddenly a whole bunch of people popping up and being able to watch my games. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give this one more go. And we might have another stream later on this afternoon. I have the rest of I have 3 days off. So I'm going to be wanting to put some content out. And I've been considering making videos and throwing them up individually, not just throwing up these, but taking some of the games and breaking them down into, certain praise for certain cards, certain strategies that I might have picked up here and there and been able to use, certain deck structures. And as I have a tendency of bouncing around in decks when I'm playing on ladder, and I've come to realize that that's probably not the best. But once again, we have no taunt creatures in our starting hand. But with I just love that setup though. So anyway, wow, and building. So by throwing up the videos, I'll be able to, for instance, give a better idea of how the Jade deck, for instance, works, or perhaps my Quest Rogue deck. So anyway, we'll see how things go, and where comments and interest lies. Also, you can always check me out on Twitter. Obviously it's just Kubi, just like character name. And we're gonna go ahead and go with the Acolyte of Pain. Once again, we're almost always going for hand control. That's one of my personal favorites. I like to have a lot of options, because that's the way I build my decks. My decks are about making each card's value extend beyond a single card. So I'm not trying to trade this Acolyte for one of his minions. I'm trying to use this Acolyte for 3 additional cards or more. Or, even additional stuff on top of that. For instance, buffing of one of my other minions. Now, one thing I am interested in is the fact that this is not Quest Rogue, which is cool because I'm not entirely sure how this deck would hold up against it. It's probably a miracle. That'd be sexy. Alright, so here we are, Quest Rogue, or Quest Warrior, failing miserably at the quest. Let's go ahead and go like this. I'll go ahead and get a card because I don't like spell damage, and I want a card too.
Tonight, a tale of true terror.
What would we end up with? Okay. So that's really, really not hurting me. And we can go even above and beyond by going like this. And then we're going to go like this. That's a stupid amount of hit points. Alright, and one thing that I do have a bad habit of doing is not letting myself take that 1 point of damage. When you're playing Warrior, you really want them to hit you at least once. There's a lot of cards that are going to, well, I think there's actually only one card that's going to give you value out of it, but it's in this deck. So, with Battle Rage, you want to be able to get the card from you, right? Because at max it only gives you 8. At minimum it's going to give you the 1. Which is always handy. Alright, so here we're going to go with the Tauren Warrior, the Stonehill Defender. That's going to give us more options. We're at 3. And that's 7. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the dirty rat.
Strike.
See what we can pull out of his hand. And
I got the best deals anywhere.
wow. I got nothing. Just an amazing, well played. You are the champion, sir. I'll just keep soaking up that. Alright, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to hope that the dirty rat pulls the guy. I really wanted to pull the guy. I didn't pull him. Sorry. What a shame. Alright.
Thank you.
Sharp gadgets and steel. Strike.
Go away!
Alright. Oh, welcome to the channel. Sorry, I just noticed you. I don't know how you do 50 points of damage with 7 cards. So I'm really curious to see what ends up happening here. Alright, so we're going to start off Whirlwind and an Execute. Gastrocod. Armor. Face. Alright, and if things get too heavy, we've always got that Brawl. Want to make sure we have the maximum value out of it, though, because, like, with that many cards left, it's a good play. Alright, so yeah.
Gadgets and steel. Speak to me.
We're trying to pull his hand. I want to take as many of his resources as possible. I've got 14 cards left. He's got 5. That's gonna be scary. So that's what I'm talking about right there. Alright. So there's 1, 2, 3. 1.
Bring the pain.
2. 3.
Thanks.
Alright, now I could still die. We're still looking at 45 hit points. So, I mean, that's a chunk. But he's only got 3 mana left. Ow. That's
Well played.
amazing. I win one, I lose one. I win one, I lose one. Alright. So there we go. That's how the deck is played. We're going to go ahead and call it here for now. Try not to make these videos go too long. I'd rather put out a couple of different streams so that I might be able to catch people at different times until I start filling up one of the time frames, and then kind of focus on that and go from there. So thank you for joining me. I had a blast, and I hope to see you next time. Remember, you can always hit me up at Kubi at Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.